Welcome Virgo to your reading for the week commencing December 23rd. We're nearly there, guys, Christmas week, and it's nearly the end of another year. So before I begin, I'm going to pull you a preview card so you can see the theme of your reading before we begin, Virgo. So let's see. So your preview card is the Ten of Swords. So that's interesting because it feels like for some of you it's been a difficult year, Virgo, and it's the culmination of that year. It's coming to an end. This is really about letting go of suffering. It's like breathing a sigh of relief, no longer allowing that suffering to continue. So let's get into your reading. This is for your Sun, your Moon, your Rising and your Venus signs, and it is a general reading. So take what resonates and leave the rest, but do watch all the way through because there will be messages that you may need to pick up that resonate. And if you are interested in a private reading, you can reach out to me at revelationtarotgb@gmail.com. That's revelationtarotgb@gmail.com, and I'm offering my audio guided meditation to help you meet your spirit guides with every reading booked that you can listen to over and over again, which should be, even if it's just a meditation tool, it's really nice. A nice way to relax, a nice way to unwind and de-stress. And who knows, the added bonus is you might actually meet your spirit guides. So let's see what's happening for you this week, Virgo. Every single card is upright, which is a very rare thing, as I'm sure you know if you follow this channel. So we've got, in your general energy, we've got the Ten of Cups. This is such a joyous card, Virgo. It's about happy times, memories being made with family and friends. It's, you know, knowing that everything in that moment is all you ever need. Is just the, you know, the kind of complete happiness. So yeah, I mean, it looks like it's a really good week for you. It's like, yeah, you have everything you could possibly want. It's like that snapshot in your life when you just go, I want this moment to continue forever. Sorry about that, I just had to let Moose in because even though I have a cat flap, they like to use the they like to decide to knock on the front door to be let in. They do literally knock. I don't think they use their paw, but they have a way of banging the house somehow, banging the door. So yeah, they don't like using the tradesman's entrance. Anyway, as I was saying, amazing card, a great energy for you for the week. We've got the Three of Wands in your opportunity. So there might be opportunities coming up for you, Virgo, to go do more travelling than you would normally. Maybe next year that's on your bucket list. Maybe you just think, yep, I'm going to see a bit more of the world. I want to expand my horizons. This is about your, you know, your expansion and growth. Yeah, and again, it can be about travel. So the moon is in your challenge. This feels like something you are picking up on that just doesn't feel quite right. Something that's niggling away at you. You're not too sure why. I don't know what this is about, whether it's about a person. Maybe it's someone you're close to that you're worried about, that you feel is withholding something from you. Yeah, and then we've got the King of Wands in your unforeseen events. I just feel this new sense or new level of kind of passion and energy. And we're not talking about, you know, romantic passion. I think we're talking about a new passion, almost like a new passion for life. But also I'm getting, you know, the passion to discover new things next year. Like a curiosity. You want to step outside of your usual four walls or your usual daily routine next year. You're still going to do all the stuff that you do, Virgo, of course you will, but you definitely want to spend your downtime doing things that you know, expand your horizons, however that comes in for you. We've got the Tower in your advice. I think this is about, you know, sometimes things in, you know, in your life in general, Virgo, when things start to, not necessarily for you to be, it's normally about other people. When things start to go wrong for other people, you do all you can to stop that happening or to save the day. And the Tower is really about surrendering to surrendering to the unexpected, because there's always a reason for it happening. You'll always be there for people, you know, if they go through something difficult, you can't stop it happening. You can be there for them, you know, when it happens and after it happens. I think this is just about learning to you know, not stress or worry about the things that you can't change, and that there's always a reason for things. So let's clarify. I did forget to mention the deck I'm using is the Crystal Power Tarot, and this is the White Sage Tarot, both of them listed in the description. We have the Four of Swords reversed, the King of Swords reversed, and the Devil reversed. All clarifying the Ten of Cups. This almost feels like a kind of flashback for me. You know, your happiness is coming from a place of what may have been a difficult year. The Four of Swords in reverse could have been, for some of you, ill health. The King of Swords in reverse, maybe it was someone else's ill health. Maybe someone else in your family suffered with their health, possibly an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. For some of you, someone may have passed even. So it's like, you know, when you look back over the year to see, you know, what you've gained and what you've lost, kind of thing. The Devil in reverse. Some of you have managed to let go of certain unhealthy attachments. For some of you, that might have been a person that has been toxic or had some sort of negative impact on your life. For others of you, you've managed to let go of bad habits, however that might, you know, whether you've had one too many glasses of wine in the evening, or, you know, you've given up on your exercise regime, or you've eaten bad food, whatever it is. It's like, as we come to the end of the year, you're releasing yourself from those unhealthy attachments. Not just physically, but mentally and emotionally as well. So, the Three of Wands in your opportunity. Clarified by the Knight of Wands reversed, the Eight of Wands reversed, and the Three of Pentacles reversed. So your cards all came out in the upright, but here come all the reversals. The Knight of Wands reversed. Again, it feels like the reasons why, you know, the opportunity is being presented to you, because the Knight of Wands reversed is how you've kind of denied yourself being impulsive or spontaneous, or, you know, being allowing yourself to do the things that you're really driven to do or wanting to do. The Eight of Wands reversed is a lack of travel or movement. Maybe you haven't, if you have travelled, has it been to typical, you know, holiday destinations where you're not really exploring anything culturally. We've also got the Three of Pentacles reversed. I don't know. I feel like this is to do with whatever you've done in 2024. You still don't feel like you've achieved anything, and I'm sure you have, Virgo. I'm sure you've achieved a lot, but you just can't see it. The Moon in your challenge, clarified by the Ace of Cups, the Two of Swords reversed, and the Knight of Pentacles. So this is someone you care about deeply, with the Ace of Cups coming in. Friend, family, lover, I don't know, but it's someone that you have a very deep attachment to, that you're worried about. The Two of Swords reversed. They may be struggling with something and knowing how to move forward with their life, possibly. They may also be an earth sign, so Taurus, Virgo or Capricorn also. So the King of Wands is in your unforeseen events, clarified by the Ten of Swords reversed, the Five of Pentacles reversed, and the Magician reversed. So you are letting go of what has been difficult. Some parts of the year have been difficult. There's been difficult endings, there's been suffering, there's been possibly betrayals, and you're taking action on closing the door on some of those experiences. The Five of Pentacles, it's almost like you're shutting someone out of your life, but you should have done that a long time ago. Maybe they're not physically in your life, but you're now shutting them out of your head. The Magician in reverse could have been someone that was at some point in your life very manipulative, and you know, they're still manipulating you now, even if they're not around. They're still manipulating you emotionally, and I think you understand that, and it's because you're letting them. So let's see what this Tower is about. Clarified by the Two of Wands reversed, the Queen of Cups reversed, and the Seven of Pentacles reversed in your advice. So allow things to happen in their natural order, because they're meant to happen that way. Don't exhaust yourself with things that you can't change. You can't be the rescuer, the hero, and you know, all of that. You have to take time for yourself and just be there. Like I said, as long as you're there, that's all that matters. The Two of Wands in reverse is regarding when you put your plans and your life on hold for everything else, and then the next thing you realize is that 10-20 years have passed, and you look back and you think, wow, what have I actually done? What have I done? You know, when I look back, what can I say I've done? And that's the problem. The Queen of Cups in reverse is I don't know if this is about the difficulty that you may have connecting to your heart space, or maybe it's that you're too connected to your heart space sometimes. It's other people that really gets you emotionally. But when it comes to your own, you know, if this was your inner child card, then it's saying it's been woefully neglected. It's saying, where were you? You know, you always looking after other people, but what about me? Seven of Pentacles reversed is your perseverance, your inability to kind of give in or give up, which isn't a bad thing, but it is when, yeah, it's like that the feeling that you failed if you ever give up on anything, and you haven't. It's just learning to kind of come to terms with knowing when something's, no matter what you do, you can't do anything, you can't change anything, and you have to let it play out. And that's hard, and I get it, but you have to allow nature to take its course, as they say. So now, Virgo, we're doing your oracle. We're doing star codes or Astro Oracle, which is really interesting because this is about astrology and the planets. So let's see what your ruling planet is. Mercury, of course it is. Same as Gemini. So let's see. So your card is Chiron, and it says heal. Chiron is often referred to as the wounded healer archetype, named after a mythological wise centaur who trained heroes and was accidentally wounded by Hercules with a poisoned arrow. Though he could not completely heal his own pain, he learned so much about medicine that he started a healing temple. This asteroid points to where your own painful experiences give you training and how you can use that understanding to help others. The asteroid Chiron has a 50-year-old orbit between the traditional visible planets and the more metaphysical transformative realm symbolized by the outer planets. Find purpose in your problems. Hard-earned wisdom is now relevant and needed. You don't have to assign causality. You may never know why you went through a difficult time, but you can put what you learned from it to good use. Even if you never quite heal in this place of karmic tenderness, you have the wisdom to pass on once you metabolize the information. This situation may feel familiar, but if you can't remember a story to go with it, it may be left over from a past life, a chapter review of what your soul already knows. If an old pain is triggered, have compassion for yourself. You are more than your troubles. You know the route through, and now it's time to practice what you know. Once you have a solution, add it to your toolkit. If this situation stretches and tests you, take it as training for the hero within. What you are learning now can be your secret sauce in the future. The situation can set off touchy memories or poke you where it still hurts. Shrapnel can hurt as much coming out as it does going in. Take this opportunity to heal so those old places can transform. Allow the pain and troubles of the past to become the wisdom and compassion of the present moment. Love it. I love these cards. They're so deep and meaningful. So thank you so much, Virgo. One last what do you call it, plug for Otter Spirit, just in case there's some people here that have never been to my channel before and you're new. Please visit the link in the description to go and see Otter Spirit, who make these amazing gemstone bracelets. Okay, these are all authentic gemstones. They don't make anything with less than a grade A gemstone. These are handmade. Depending on what you're looking for, They've got several different gemstones, which obviously have lots of different metaphysical healing properties. You can choose by zodiac, you can choose by intention, or you can just choose by your favourite gemstone. They also donate $1 for every item purchased towards the wild sea otters, because they are endangered and they're dying out. So you're also doing your bit for wildlife conservation. They come in a variety of sizes, so you can get the small, which is this size. Sorry, this is a small. These are medium. You can see these are slightly bigger, and I don't know, the large is obviously bigger than that. They also come in a different bead size. So for instance, if you were buying for someone younger, or maybe a chap, they might prefer the finer bead. But there's so many different choices, and I can honestly attest to not only their beauty and their quality, but the actual power of these as well. And they're not expensive, and they've got a sale on still from Black Friday. It seems to have continued on and on. So I think it's up to 35% off. So please go and visit them. The link's in the description. I can't recommend them enough, honestly. Thank you so much, Virgo, for everything, your support throughout the year, for your encouragement, your engagement. I return it to you tenfold. I wish you the merriest of Christmases, and I will see you next time. Enjoy the journey.